Hi everyone, I'm back again. So trying to take off from where we were. Um, One thing I mentioned was discernment. So when you're connecting with your team and your guides and your loved ones, um, sometimes you can get people from from spirit, should I say, that maybe have an energy that just does not feel right for you. So in those situations, it's no different to how it would feel in this life. So if you feel something that just doesn't vibrate with you, you just feel that tiny bit on edge, anxious, uncomfortable, um trust it and speak your mind. Be polite, but just say, this doesn't feel right for me. This isn't a conversation I would like to have. And then ask your team and your loved ones and your guides to step in. So ask them and say, please, can you ask this spirit to move on, um, to the light, to a higher place, and leave me be, because I do not feel that this is for me. Please keep me safe and only allow those with messages of love and light that are for me to come to me. Um, and trust that your team will protect you. That is their job after all, and we all have guardian angels watching out for us, so they are always there. One simple message, just ask them and they're there to step in and jump in and help you with that, and it does work. I know that might seem like a little bit odd, but believe me, it works. I have had people over the years, and nobody really bad, perhaps one occasion where there was someone came through that I didn't like the energy at all, but other times just something where I think, no, this isn't for me, just the same as I would be in this life if I met somebody where I thought, oh, no, no, thank you. And asking them politely. I have done it on my own where I've just managed to move them on and be polite, and they've done it. There's no need to feel like you are trapped or overwhelmed or having some sort of psychic attack from somebody from somewhere else. It doesn't have to be that way. You are always in control. You are the one that allows it to happen. It's an arrangement, an agreement. It's not just one-sided. Spirit can't just come over and dictate or own your space. You have to be allowing in order to receive. um so be aware of that, be mindful, be in control, and set some intentions. If there's a particular thing you would like to learn more about, you're interested in, ask for that, be specific. And that's something I learned, and it did take me a few years of doing this before I realised, actually, you know what, I can set like a theme for today. I can say, can we discuss this particular topic? Can you share your insights on that with me, please? And it works. You will gain it insight where it's needed. Other times I'll quite often just ask them to share with me what they feel I need to know on that particular day, and that's always magical because it's usually something far from what you're expecting, and it can blow your mind. They know us so well, and it's just wonderful that they can help us with things. um, you know if we could help ourselves, would we? Realistically, I'm not sure, because we just spend so much time on autopilot that we don't really stop to question anything. We just keep on going, keep on going. And even when you do automatic writing, channeling, card readings, whatever you may choose to do, you might do it already, you might be wanting to try these things. Even when you do that and you get the results and you have, say, answers or information to read and recap, you might then simply choose to ignore it. It might be easier to just squash it down and forget about it than it is to actually sit with it and be in that space of vulnerability. I've done that myself. I have done things over the years where I think, goodness me, I've just ignored something so pure, so vital, so valid, because I've been afraid, or because it has put me in a position where I've just simply not wanted to feel that awkwardness, or I've not wanted to face and accept it. It's easy to be in denial than to move forward and face the truth sometimes. But, if you're listening and you're recording it, you can always go back to that when you're ready, when it feels right for you. So don't be put off. Don't be feeling that, if you channel, or you do these automatic writing messages, that means all of a sudden your life has to change. It doesn't. It'll change when you are ready to make that change. And you can be practicing now. You can receive the information. You can strengthen those skills, those abilities, because they are in there. They're in there for all of us. And you can do that. And then just take your time when you feel up to it to look back over it and really, really absorb it. On a soul level, you'll receive it anyway. The important parts will have gone in, whether you know it or not. And that's the funny thing, because if you are the observer, and you are recording this information, or you're channeling it through your body, you're not really in any control over it. You're not judging it. You're not aware. You can't say, oh, well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, why are you saying that? That doesn't fit with my beliefs or how I feel. You really are not present enough to get involved in the subject matter. You are simply watching it. You are in the auditorium watching it on the big screen. So it is unfolding before you, but you cannot manipulate it. You cannot change it. You can't sort of receive some information and then say, oh, actually no, I'll change it for these words, or that doesn't fit with what I want to hear, so I'm going to write this instead. It'll come the way it's meant to come, and it's only afterwards that you can then reflect and take a deeper look. And okay, then when you read it back, you might think, oh, this is nonsense, or this is too much for me, it doesn't make sense. What's going on here, it's not accurate. But then take another look, and actually it all makes perfect sense. It's so, so clear, and it's time then to sit with it. So yeah, just try not to be in doubt. Try not to be in fear of it. There is nothing to be afraid of here. And although, yes, I have mentioned that there are spirits out there that may have some slight negative energy, and as I say, no different to how it would be in this life. So if you meet somebody and you just think, we don't really get along, we're not on the same wavelength here, the vibes are a bit off, and you choose not to see that person again or surround yourself with that person, it's no different. It's not that there's anything alarming, it's not anything that's intimidating or frightening. It's just a difference in vibration and personality. And you just have to be aware of that. You have to be mindful. But those messages that are pure, that are really for you, that are the ones that you need to listen to, you will hear them, and you will hear them loud and clear. Even if it's not in that moment, when you recap, when you have time, and you'll be drawn to look at the messages that are important on that particular moment, you will see it. You will see its magnitude. It's just there, and it's profound. It blows your mind. So trust it, please. Give it a go. Okay, thanks.